What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Munch bringing you guys another video. Today we're test riding in the Apollo, or what is it, RFZ. This is the red racing bike that we have. My old Apollo is back there. My friend is riding on it. Look at these. Oh shoot. Yo, we gotta turn around. I gotta see that. So apparently there's a deer. There's a deer that's dead. These vultures are just eating at it. I'm scared they're gonna attack me, honestly. But I want to check it out. This bike it doesn't feel as fast as my other bike. Okay, this is scary. If they try to attack me, bro, I'm literally gonna die. So these birds are all just eating this deer. Oh, it stinks. Oh, it stinks so bad. Oh, that was nasty. Alright, but in today's video, we're gonna talk to you guys about basically how this bike runs, first ride on it. Now, my friend who owns the bike, he got more time in on the bike than me. He's been riding it for, I think, like 3-4 days now. So he has more experience on this bike than I do. But the thing is as you guys can tell, he already broke his freaking front brake. We bent his rear brake, so it's actually easy to get to now. I want to scare these birds. But yeah, so he has more experience on the bike than I do. That's my old Apollo, sold it to him, and I'm gonna get another bike hopefully soon. I'm kind of broke, so right now I'm just test riding basically my friends' bikes. They keep it in my garage, so I guess that gives me permission to ride it. But in the next video, we're gonna get the top speed on this bike completely stock. The handlebars are bent. I could definitely feel it. The handlebars are also pushed up a little bit too far. I don't like how far up they are. I wish they were kind of back here a little bit more. But that's just them riding their bikes, beating on it. And that's what they did with the Apollos. I mean, so far, the bike's doing what it needs to do, which is let me ride. But this bike backfires a lot. Like, listen. Not sure if video does justice. Let me open up my thing so you guys can actually hear it a little bit. Jeez! This thing backfires like crazy, yo. Just hear it backfiring like crazy. Like, I mean, I don't know what it is. My bike didn't backfire as much. It could be the muffler on this. I'm not too sure. The bike does sound louder than the 007 Apollo, so the RFZ. Oh. The RFZ is a lot louder. The bike, I wouldn't say feels better. I really loved my 007. Like, when I made the videos on that bike, like, I really meant it. Like, that bike had no problems at all. Like, the bike was an amazing bike and I loved it. Now this one, I can already feel a lot of the problems are starting to happen and whatnot. Keeps up. I mean, it's keeping up with the 007. I was in third gear basically that whole time. Tomorrow's video, we'll do a speed test for you guys so we can see how fast the bike actually is compared to that bike. We're going to do it on the same exact road, which is this road right here. And like I said, downhill, like something like this, I think we topped out at 51 max speed on that bike, and then we average around like 30, high 30s on that bike, if you're not banging out your gears. So we're gonna test this bike out so you guys can know which Apollo you want better, the 007 or the RFZ. So far, the RFZ, looks wise, has the 007 beat 100%, but the only problem is this bike, so far, it's been running kind of weird. The backfiring sounds amazing, don't get me wrong, but it scares me a little bit, because for the bike to come out stock backfiring like this much, like, it's a lot. Like, that's all you're hearing is it backfiring. Kind of skeptical. Now this bike still can wheelie in first gear just like that bike can. I have tested that out. The bike wheelies just right. You don't need to like do anything more. I think actually this bike, I think it pops it a little bit better here. I'm gonna try to pop it up a little bit. Let me slow down a little. As you hear the bike backfire. Oh, there's a fucking car behind me. Hang on, let me do it right here. Thing is too is this bike dies, so if I'm not like revving it, like watch, if I stop, it'll just cut off. So it's definitely the carburetor. We're gonna have to get a better carburetor, which sucks, but I mean, that's the Chinese carburetor. But on my 007, the carburetor that it came with was actually really clutch. Like, I didn't have to fix it too often. I didn't have to like change anything. So you gotta always play with the choke on this bike. But let me show you guys. I could do a little rolling wheelie for a second, and then we'll do a stopped wheelie, just to show you guys that this bike can do it. Oh, his handlebars are loose. All right, rolling. It can be done rolling. I actually feel like his might be able to do it in second gear. Let's try it. Holy shit! His pops up in second gear. What the hell? My fault, guys. I was not expecting that. Just because mine does not pop up in second gear at all. So this one actually pops in second. Whew. That's crazy. It died. His pops a wheelie in second gear. Huh? His pops a wheelie in second gear. Let me try it on that one. He also broke the kickstand, so like as you guys can see, it's bending over way too much. Way more than it needs to, because he dropped the bike already. As you can see, this one doesn't bend over that much. But we're gonna try to pop a wheelie in second gear. Now we know we could do it in first on this bike. Oh, this clutch is so much easier. So much more smooth. So first gear, we'll do first gear first here in a second. Wait for these cars to go by. That bike looks better, but it's just, I don't know, man. All right, rolling wheelie. Now let's try it in second. Oh, maybe I just got better at wheelies, because I could pop it, or maybe it's the carburetor that's on this bike. I could have sworn I tried it in second before. I've tried it in second before, but it just wouldn't do it. Dude, what the heck? I didn't know that these popped in second. I really feel like it's the carburetor that I put on it, because if you guys don't know, I swapped out the Chinese brand carburetor. It's actually easier to do it in second. Holy shit, that's fun. Wow, I didn't know that they popped in second. Well, looks like I'm getting a little bit better. If I can pop the wheelie in second, back then I didn't even know it could do it. Okay, that was a weak one. Maybe let me open up his choke. Let's see if this changes anything. definitely feel his choke open. Oh, that Mustang is mad. Alright, now that his choke's open. Oh, dude, it's so smooth. I absolutely love it, man. Absolutely love it now. This is actually fun. Oh, that was weak. Oh my gosh, dude. So much fun. Alright, let me get off this bike. Let me go back on the other bike. Because that's why you guys are here. It's for that bike, so. So this bike's a lot of fun, man. Now that I have the new Mikuni, it's a knockoff Mikuni. It's not the actual Mikuni. Mikunis are like maybe, I think like $80 to $90 for them. So it was like $40 or something like that. So it's a knockoff Mikuni, but it's still better than the Chinese carburetor that the bike comes with. I think his bike's dead. But yeah, guys, overall first ride opinion on this bike. The bike looks sexy. The bike has the power. It's just got a lot of problems with it so far. Now that 007 didn't have that many problems like this one, but this bike does look better. So far, rating the bikes, that one's better. Huh?
This bike is dangerous.
He said that bike's dangerous. So yeah, rating the bikes, I mean, 007 so far has it beat.
They don't pop Wheelie every time you try to get up.
Heck yeah. That one could pop it in second too.
I probably just popped it right there when fucking flew in the water.
Really?
Yeah, because the shit don't work on. I'll try to get on first.
Alright guys, I'm ending the video here. If you guys stay tuned in tomorrow's video, we will do a top speed on this bike and I'll record it and all that stuff. Guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope it's recording and I hope it picked up my audio. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.